is up the internet? It's me, your friendly neighborhood weeb here, and today we're playing Dauntless. Because my last trying of recording this failed, I'm a little bit mad because I had my microphone off the entire time. Because I'm smart. If you couldn't already tell. Anyways, I'm sure you've heard of Dauntless. If you haven't, then, well, here's Dauntless. Dauntless is a monster hunting game. Very similar to Monster Hunter. I'm gonna say this flat out at the very beginning because I'm gonna say it also a bunch during the video. This is very similar in concept, at least, to what Monster Hunter is. Now, there's definitely a lot of differences, but it is, in concept, I still have to say it's basically the same game. I mean, you may disagree with that, anyone who has played it, but really my only difference that I see with it is the creatures. Yeah, the creatures are most definitely different. There is different creatures, so that's something they have going for them. And they're much more forgiving. That's the only major differences that I can tell. This game has so many more opportunities to save yourself, and it's much easier to not fail than it is to fail in this game. So that's my one thing with it. I can't get over that it's so similar to the Monster Hunter. Really, I'm playing this because I have only I have to wait until, what is it, next fall for Monster Hunter World to come out for PC. So I have quite a whiles to wait. I am so smart. Anyways. I have quite a ways to wait until I can actually play it for you guys. So it's definitely gonna be a little bit more annoying to do that, because then I'm gonna have to re-get it and everything. Anyways, so this is Dauntless. Now we shall see all of it. You have your basic C is your emotes, tab opens up your combos and everything, left click, right click is attacks, WASD, obviously that's the only way. Spacebar is actually dodge, which bothers me a little bit, but I'm getting used to it for this game. And then F is jump, which again was very much bothersome at first, but again, I will live. I get over it fairly easily. See, now there's different types of dodging, like my weapon, the not dual blades, chain blades, has teleportation dodge, basically. Like, I teleport when I dodge. There's 5 different weapons. There is the chain blade, which I'm using. There's the regular old sword. There's the hammer. There's the axe, and then there's a war pike, I believe it's called. All of them have their different uses and damage types. There's also the element system, I guess, of which is also much more simple in this version of the game than it is in Monster Hunter. This game than it is in Monster Hunter. It's Blaze, Frost, Shock, and Shadow. Shadow only appears once, so we really don't talk about it too much because it only gets mentioned the once. As of yet, at least, it only has one point where you can actually see it in the game so far. Again, this is open beta, so it's gonna be a lot simpler, you could say. Yeah. Now, I have one major complaint with this, as in some of the creatures get awfully repetitive, because this is a reskinned creature that appears earlier in the game called a Shrike. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with that garbage. Okay. Yeah, but now you're seeing how it's much more forgiving. It doesn't do quite as much damage, even for a creature such as this, where it's... you've been playing for a while. Monster Hunter would most definitely have a little bit of messing with you, where you have to experience something that's much more difficult than your usual old creature. I still can't move. I am stuck. There we go. Oh, dang. Yeah, and because this is a Frost, obviously it's gonna have the Frost-based attacks. And then nice. And because I have Blaze, it's gonna be weak to it. Now, there is a little bit of switch and trade with the element system. I did a good dodge there. Okay, I used my ability there, but you can only hold so many items with you in this. You don't have the infinite items that you do in Monster Hunter. Anyways, so there's a lot more forgiveness. There's many concepts where you'll get a little bit annoyed. Not just a little bit, very much annoyed. But yeah. But it's definitely fun. It's fun for what it is. It's fun for a free game. Alright. Holy crap, I didn't know you could actually light these things on fire. Cool. Well, now I know that. Anyways, there's also, which I want to show you right now, if I can find one. Ah, up here. In your area, you'll always have one of these little vent thingies, which you can use to heal and recharge your lantern. Now, your lantern doesn't usually do too much to help you. It can add a little bit of statistic buffs here and there, but it's not too important. Also, you can gather these, see how good I am at this? You can gather the materials that drops from breaking parts, which you can do in this. Oh, anyways, you can gather the materials from breaking parts at any time. It's not just limited to when you finish the quest, and it considers you... It's not a sub-quest. You have your one quest, and it gives you whatever things you earn by gathering, or the specific reward. Now, there's a little bit of forgiveness in it, as in you don't actually have to pick up the materials that you get from the thing. So I could completely ignore all the things that he is dropping, and I would be absolutely fine. Okay, now that's their version of the runaway mechanic, where it'll fly off to to a area which is right there apparently, and it'll, well, it's just gonna, if it has any things like armor, like block armor that it has, for example, with a different creature, not this one specifically, it'll get that rock armor back. If it has spikes with quill nod or something like that, which is like Pig Nergigante. Again, that comparison to Monster Hunter. Apologies, but it's there. It's so there. Oh, it's going after me, okay. Oh, and yes, you can also chop down trees. You can deforest certain places. Okay, that was entirely my fault, but okay. I still didn't like it. Now, as you can obviously tell from this fight, they're very unique in certain aspects. Like, even though this is a redone version of another creature, it has very unique aspects to it. Like it's ice, where it'll stay on the ground until you actually break it. Now, I also appreciate that you have these things being majorly affected by the statuses. You don't just have casual status effects occasionally. They actually show it all over their body that they've been affected by this. Frost will freeze over a creature sometimes, if you get the frost on it, obviously, but then flame, as you saw, will burn on a creature. Shock I haven't quite seen yet, because I haven't gotten to a point where you encounter a shock creature yet. Let me clear out this stupid minefield of crap. Anyways, I also haven't seen Shadow, so I don't know how Shadow acts quite yet. Okay, that was a little bit of horse honky. But I'm gonna accept it because I also pulled a little bit of horse honky. Okay, that's also a bit more unaccepting horse honky, because I was not in an area that should have affected me that badly. Now I realize it's just hitboxes, so it's not gonna have quite the physics, again, beta, so you can't blame it for all the physics problems that it has, and damn it, that's entirely my fault. I am willing to admit when it is my fault. I may not like it, but I'm willing to admit when it is my fault. And I'm also willing to admit when it's the game's fault, and even though it may look like it's my fault, but it's definitely the game's fault. Like, and again, this is open beta, so I can't give it too much crap, but even beta, this hitboxes like that should not be like that. They should not be that extremely out of whack. See if I can heal before this thing gets mad at me. And yeah, so my specific lantern. Oh my lord, this thing is annoying. It keeps targeting me. Anyway, so the lantern effects can do certain things with certain kinds of key holes. Like, the starter lantern will track the monster, I believe, when you hold the button. Now it's time to do your 2, 4 combo. I'm gonna add in 3 because I no longer feel like getting hit, so. Now, this is their version of the Enrage. And I just wasted that entire shield. Oh, you gotta be effing. And there you go, that's your hunt. Holy crap, 14 minutes. That's a long hunt. That's long for this game, at least. Holy crap, I did the pretty good. Anyways, so this game has fairly easy hunts. Like, the first hunt is something called a rogue, where you have 3 variations of creatures. One is rogue, which is something that leaves its own natural habitat, and this can happen with every single creature. One is a neutral, which is in its habitat, but it's, I don't know, but she's still hunted. And then I forget what the third one is called and what it does, but there is a third kind of the creature. The rogue is kind of like the invading monster aspect, but it's not, because this happens with everything, and it's not just the 2 powerful crap heads that are the invading monsters in MH World. Now, I have played Monster Hunter World. MH is short of that, just so you know. But, yeah, there's very much similarities. I'm probably not going to get over that for a while. That's going to be bothering me. But I'm still going to play it because it seems interesting in concept.
This won't wait. We'll speak again.
And there's the lightning. Yeah, I may do one more hunt just because I have the time. But let's see now.
Always good to see you, friend.
And particularly, I just like the way this is designed. It's very cool in concept. Holy crap, that's more powerful than my... almost more powerful than my Karug blades, and that's just starting it. Now if I upgrade it, there's gonna be a big difference. So, yeah. But it's pretty powerful just from basic, and again something it has advantage on element against. It gets above what this has for neutral, and then it comes very close. So
Give those behemoths a
that's
taste of
cool.
Ostian quality.
That is cool that you can interchange your weapons like that. And it doesn't get insanely annoying. So let's see. Infuse. Extract cell. Let's see if I can extract you as well. Oh, because it costs too much, I can't. Okay, let's see. Infuse. Dang. Okay, at least I have that. 10th hit in quick succession does 150 bonus damage, okay. Anyways, let's do that old next hunt. Because, yeah, may as well. Hey, I have a core. Yeah. Cores are basically added aspects to the game where you can get small, very small and slight buffs, but it's cool. It brings an interesting way to it, so. Infuse. And yeah, screw it, why not? Extra health, that is definitely cool. Now, let's go do that hunt. I don't know who is talking to whom.
Hey there, Skipper.
Did you just call me Skipper? I ain't your son. Don't do that, you weird old man.
I think you're on the right course.
Heck. Anyways, so let's do that last thing of today. Because I'm tired and I don't have time to do anything else. So, I may actually record an Undertale after this, just because I freaking want to get to the end. I am so excited to show you guys the end of the Pacifist Run. The Pacifist Run is so fun, it's so adorable, and I love it. But, I also want to show you the genocide, because the story, while it may change quite a bit, is definitely also important in that version of that run. Of that version of it. So, let's get done with this, and then go on with our business. So I can show you the coolness that is the Undertale Pacifist Run. And now, the reason I gather this stuff whenever I can is because it's so important. Everything that is a buff, besides, like, your, lanterns, it requires so much. From what you don't get a lot in this game. That is one thing that I definitely don't like. You barely get anything. Where is it? Oh, they were just showing the way. Oh, cool. That's where it is. Ooh, that's red. Yeah. So, the actual rogues themselves have different colorations. This is a regular one, so it looks red. Instead of the orange that you see at the first one you spot. No, that was way too far away. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Let's see, can I... You bastard. Alright, can you not please and thank you? Okay, this guy's in the middle, but oh geez, that's the first time I've seen that happen. Oh, that's because the rogue doesn't have that element. Okay, so rogues, I guess, lose their element, or their elemental power. That may also be just because it was the very beginning of the game, and they couldn't show the element aspect just yet, but I'm thinking that rogues actually lose their elemental power. Okay, if I could actually get close enough to demonstrate. Jeez, the insanity. How in the balls did that catch? Can I slow you down? Please and thank you. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. Cool, now I got a sail. Yeah, that's also one thing that they really got spot on. Where they'll go enraged. The creatures at the game will go enraged occasionally. I'm sorry if I ever really just not talking for a small period of time. That is because I got a little bit distracted so. And obviously the dodge will get rid of any burn on yourself. And sorry if it's a little bit loud. This game just likes its weapon noise effects. There we go, now it's slower. Because it's frozen, which is actually a very good concept. I like that for sure. What was that? Alright, that's new. I've never seen that before. But I'm guessing it's a thing where that's his runaway. Then again, I've never seen this version of Embermane before, so it may be his runaway, and which has never fought this version of you before, so I wouldn't know. Oh, goodness gracious me. I should not have gone this alone. Never want to do these things alone. Why did I go alone? Isn't the number one rule of any hunter never go alone? Well, actually no. There are many things you can do on yourself. Just make sure you're ready to do it by yourself. Do. Alright, so sorry if I got my butt kicked a little bit there. I'll be back in a bit, I guess. I think I'm gonna have to end it here, so give me a second. Alright, I'm back one more time. These. Alright, cool. That's very helpful, you. Oh yeah. Do I still have this? Okay, I do still have this. My apologies for any silences. It's been a rough time. Because I can't manage to pull out my weapon. And also I have siblings who refuse to stop barging in. Alright. Let's see if drawing my weapon comes with... Nope. I just can't draw my weapon. Well, this is a predicament that I cannot accept. So, I'm accepting death, and I'm going to hide in a corner because I am bad. And I'm gonna... Did it actually save me? You've gotta be kidding me. Loadout. Yeah, save blades. How do I leave? Leave quests. Well, I guess it's just... I don't know. If you enjoyed today's stuff, leave a like. This is ending up to be real bad. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye. Also, leave a like, subscribe, etc.